Hello and welcome to another video in a series focused around the engineering process and engineering efficiency in EcoStruxure building operation. My name is Brad Stratman, and this quick tutorial will introduce you to the standard applications that can be accessed through the automated engineering tool. In this video, we will explain and demonstrate how you can access the cloud-based application library, search for templates, review and download those templates that you might find useful, and finally open and use those templates. We will highlight the automatic update and version control features and show how you can keep your local library updated, as well as potentially set up your own private library. The automated engineering tool and the standards are key pieces of the engineering toolbox. Standardization in general can really help drive down costs and increase speed and quality. Your typical HVAC applications and systems should not require intensive engineering. Leveraging standards for these common applications enables your engineers to spend their valuable time on other valuable tasks. There are a lot of immediate benefits when using standard applications. The more you standardize, the more it lowers the total install cost of the system, decreases the project length, increases the quality, and provides consistent delivery, affecting even your service business as they are always dealing with familiar applications. The global standards available through the AET were created by the Global Standards Application Group. This talented group has a ton of experience dealing with global customers and delivering quality applications. All of the standards are built in a consistent fashion using graphical and software components that lend themselves to easy adaptation and maintenance. The series of standards offered covers the most common type of equipment, and the templates include everything you need to satisfy the application, from graphics to programming to extensive documentation that describes the entire system. To access the cloud-based repository of standards, simply open up the AET and navigate to Tools, Library Manager, Download Library. All registered users of the AET have access to the global standards. When the library opens, you will see a listing of all the available templates. You can pick any one of them and double-click on them to see more detail. In the Detail dialog, you can review the functional specs, see the graphics, read descriptions, and more. If the application meets your need, you can download it to your local library. That location is determined under your AET settings. As the library grows, it'll be more difficult to search through a long list, so the AET provides a quick search to help narrow down the list of templates. You can easily select tags that match the criteria of the system you are trying to satisfy. As you choose the tags, the number of available templates will change. Once the templates save down to your local library, you can easily access and open the template. To review what's in your local library, you can navigate to the Library Manager and choose Local Library. This will show you all the templates you have in your default directory. It also provides an easy way to check for updates in case any of the templates in your local library have newer versions. Of course, you would need an internet connection for the check updates to work. Now let's take a look at the library from the AET. So I've already got the AET open, and I can navigate to the Tools menu where I can access the menu for the library. The library is cloud-based, so I do have to have an internet connection. If I click on Download Library, it'll scan all the latest templates and return the results. The results are presented in a long list that is easily searched. Works much like Excel, where you can filter or sort the columns based on your needs. As the list grows, it'll be more difficult to find the application that meets your needs, so the quick search is a great way to start. For instance, let's say we want to see all the BACnet applications. I can easily just click BACnet and see that there's 33 templates available. And if I search, I'll notice that all these templates seem to be for the new MP controllers. If I go back to the quick search and try a new search, Maybe I want to find an air handling unit that has a multi-fan, heating and cooling, and mixing dampers. You can see as I made those selections, the number of templates available decreased, and now I'm down to 5. So if I search and return to the list, I can see I have 5 ASP standards here. If I want more detail, I can double-click and see the template details. The template will tell me who created the standard, when it was published, and what version it is. I'll actually be able to download a functional spec if it's available. In all the global standards, they do contain a functional spec, so I can download that to my computer. That functional spec provides all the detail about this particular application, from a system overview, through a sequence of operations, even a parts list. It shows me what the graphics look like, both in normal mode and in alarm mode. So I can use this document to help understand what's contained in this particular application. Once I've decided this is the template I need, I simply click the download button and it will be downloaded to my local library. Once the download's complete, I can close this window and close the library. There's other items in the Library Manager menu. For instance, I now can take a look at my local library. This dialog will show everything that's available in the default directory on my computer. You can see there's the new standard that I just downloaded. I can actually check for updates, or I can enable or disable it if I choose I don't want this one to be available when I go to use a template. You'll also see a column here for licenses. There is potential to actually license a set of applications. If you design a set of applications you think would be valuable to the user group, you could actually include a license and prohibit people from using that particular standard without the right license. The other thing I can do from the Library Manager is check for updates. The check for updates will actually check for updates on libraries, templates, and even software, the AET program itself. So if anytime I want to make sure I have the latest version of the software, I simply can check the library update. Let's take a look at that standard we just downloaded. If I go to open a template, there's the latest standard for that ASP that I just downloaded. I'm going to open it up, and now I can see exactly what's in that standard. Since this is an ASP, it's got the I/O modules configured here, and all the objects are located with their properties filled out. It also contains all the alarming already set and set up, all of the programs based on those components I talked about earlier, full documentation, everything from data sheets to functional specs to schematics and schedules. Trends are already set up, schedules are already included, and it also includes typically 3 graphics: an overview graphic, a schematic graphic, which is more of a 2D graphic, and then a status graphic that's more tabular based. All of the standards follow a very consistent format, so you can always expect to see the same high-quality solution with any of the standard templates. Now that I've got that template loaded, I could take advantage of a bunch of the other tools in the AET to make some modifications before I deploy it to my target server. And that's how simple it is to access the standard application library. So that was a good look at the global standards, but the AET also has the capability to support your own private library. Many groups have already set up their own private library where they can create and share local standards. It's easy to get the library set up for your group. Simply send a request to aet.support@schneider-electric.com to request your own private group. Identify the AET users that you want to be part of your group and have access to your private library. You also need to identify an administrator to manage your own private library. Your group can then upload their own templates, and the administrator can review, approve, and add them to your private library. You'll be able to take advantage of the benefits the library has, making it easy to store and access standard applications, keeping it secure, and managing the version control. Standards in general can play an important role in the success of your projects. The standard applications available in the AET can be a starting point for developing your own library of standard applications. We hope you found this video helpful. Just a reminder, the best place to go if you're looking for any information on EcoStruxure building operation, visit the Exchange at ecobuilding.schneider-electric.com or download the mobile app. Thanks for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.